brother's celebration of life.
Well, I don't believe pretending someone hasn't died.
What are you doing here?
I live here.
You're squatting. The property is ours. You inherited the money. Peter got the house.
Well, I'm the only one who's been taking care of it.
Paint's peeling, gates busted off its hinges.
Yeah, you haven't put a dime into this place since my mom and dad died.
I think with all of your free rent, the least you could have done is mow the bloody lawn.
Welcome back to Midday. We are down at the Pavilion Theatre this afternoon, where the final production of the season is now underway for Western Canada Theatre. It's called In a Blue Moon, and we are sitting down today with two of the main actors that are performing in this. We have Anita Wittenberg and her daughter, Emma Tao. Thanks for being here today. Thank you. Tell us a little bit about this. It looks like there's obviously a lot of serious undertones to this play, but it's not all serious. Tell us a little bit, Anita, about it.
It's definitely not all serious. It's a family drama and comedy. It's brand new, and it's about a mother and a daughter that leave Vancouver and come to live on a farm outside of Kamloops, and when they get there, they discover that her brother-in-law is squatting on the property, so there's a little bit of a tension right off the top. Emma goes back and forth from being 14 to being 6, and she's 6 in a lot of the play, so she has a lot of comedy.
Does it present challenges to go from being 6 to 14?
Yeah, I think at first it was a little tricky to try and figure out how to be a kid and not just be like kid acting, but just be a kid on stage. But it's so much fun, and it's really freeing to do that.
I understand that you've just been in Vancouver, where you performed this for several weeks and then brought it back to Kamloops, and that it's changed a little bit.
It's a brand new play, so the playwright is finessing it and making it better. She got to hear it with audiences. We performed it around the Lower Mainland for 4 weeks, and to hear, because we had a short rehearsal time, for the playwright to get to hear it with an audience, to hear their reactions and what they liked, and she then could snip and change and clean it up and make it better.
So from what I know about the play is that it's about a mother and daughter who have lost their husband and father and moved from Vancouver to Monty Lake. A little bit of a theme that's true to life, Anita, with this, as you lost your late husband, of course, Jeremy Tao, who was with Western Canada Theatre. Can we talk a little bit about whether or not there's any parallels there that are real life, or is it that just coincidental?
I don't know that it's completely coincidental, because I do know the playwright, but I think the characters are quite different from us. So it's not a play about us, so people shouldn't expect that. But obviously we can relate to loss. I think everybody can on some level. So it's about that. It's about how do you move on? How do you make a new family? What does family mean? What kind of combination of family, and how are people affected by loss and moving forward? So we can relate to that.
Let's talk a little bit about the set. I understand it is supposed to be meant to be for the outside, but also the inside as well. It's a beautiful set.
It is a beautiful set.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's really interesting because we use it in so many different ways throughout the show. And it really just becomes wherever we need it to be.
Now, is there just 3 of you in the play altogether?
There are 3 of us.
Is that challenging as well?
It's fun, actually. It's fun to just have 3 of us.
I was actually thinking today, I was like, it would be strange if there was any more. It just feels just right for what we need to tell the story.
Right. What will the audience come away with?
What do you think?
I think they'll come away hopeful. It's not like a clear-cut kind of ending, not wanting to give it away, but like, I think it's very much about the relationships between the characters and about relationships in general. And I think that is such a universal concept for everyone.
Well said. What resonates for you in this play?
Oh, getting to work with my daughter is exciting. I love the strength of this character that I play. I love that the relationships are unique. You don't see a brother-in-law and a sister-in-law characters together in stories too often. I don't anyway. And I love the theatricality of it. I love that, yes, we do move through time, and that you see Emma transform ages on stage, and you can only see that in live theater, and I love that.
Is this the first major production that you have done as a mother and daughter?
No, actually, we did Christmas Carol here at Western Canada Theatre together, and we did a show up in Prince George together.
What does it mean to you to be able to act with your daughter?
It's excellent in every possible way.
And for you?
It's good too. Yeah, it's good.
She's really good.
Yeah, I can see that. It is. It's fantastic. Thank you for being here with us today. I know that this is now underway. People are welcome to, of course, come and see it. So thank you for taking some time in your rehearsals to talk to us about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. In a Blue Moon is now playing at Pavilion Theatre, running now through until May 7th. You can get tickets at CamlesLive.ca. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.
Hey, Frankie. How old are you now?
I'm 6.5. Don't!
She doesn't remember you.
Why are you trying to look like my dad?
I can't help it. I'm his brother. Eva, this is no place to raise a kid.
They have a school.
In kindergarten, they called me Frankenstein.
It's totally isolated out here.
We can't afford to live in Vancouver anymore.
Bullshit. You sold that condo at a profit.
Uncle Will said shit!
Yes, I did.
To pay off the creditors from the restaurant. Why don't you move in with, what's her name?
Because Evelyn is none of your business. And I'm only in the country half the time anyway.
You can stay here as our guest until you sort yourself out.
A guest in my own home.
I'm starting renovations tomorrow.
Well, how can you renovate if you're broke?
Set aside whatever you want from the Armitage Museum in there because the rest is going to the Salvation Army.
Yeah, so you can turn the farm into a woo-woo spa.
Wow, spoken like a true man of the world.
Living out here like a new age nun. It's not fair to Frankie.
What's a nun?
It's a woman who drinks a lot of green tea and lets her mustache grow out.
What do you know about what's best for Frankie? You've hardly even seen her since Peter got sick.
I travel for a living.
No, you leave when the going gets tough, and you take pictures along the way. I'm moving here, and I'm starting my clinic. End of story.
You need commercial zoning.
I applied. Confirmation's in the mail.
I read it. You've been denied.
What?